You're watching Chewing the Cud with Mike Benionroe and Lee Robertson.
Get those nuts away from my face. Oh, how we laughed at the lies. Oh, hello and welcome to Chewing the Cud, your weekly look at the world through a camp airplane window, like behind me. I'm Mike Benionroe, and with me today is the trolley to my dolly, the maitre to my D. It's Lee Robertson. Hello.
Chicken or beef? Chicken or beef? Chicken or beef? Chicken and beef on a plane.
I got what you were saying.
Did you get it?
I get it. I was just watching how many times you'd say chicken or beef in different voices.
Chicken or beef? Chicken or beef? Chicken or beef?
This week we are bringing you some inspiration for your hollabobs using your personal experiences on very special Wish You Were Queer roundup of places to go in Europe, the USA and even Asia.
But on screen now, you can see the ways of getting in touch with us. We are on the Cud TV on our social media channels.
First up in our special, we go to Portland, Oregon, a city that proudly lives up by its motto, Keep Portland Weird. Let's dive in. So Portland's history is rooted in progressive values. It was one of the first US cities to actively embrace LGBTQIA+ rights, and its Pride Festival is one of the biggest on the West Coast.
And the queer community here thrives. You've got iconic bars like CC Slaughter's and Darcel XV Showplace, home to one of the oldest drag performers in the world. Old,
yes. On a 5-day itinerary, the first thing we'd recommend you do is downtown Portland. Have breakfast at Mother's Bistro and visit Powell City of Books, the world's largest independent bookstore. End the night at CC Slaughter's.
On day 2, rent a bike to ride along the Willamette River, or Willamette River if you prefer. Visit Washington Park to see the International Rose Test Garden and Japanese Garden.
literally on the waterfront. So if we have a look, we can see geese and we can see the waterfront and even a boat. I believe that's called a boat, going out onto the river. It's a lovely glorious day. It's 9:30 in the morning, give or take, and it's 24 degrees, low humidity. You know, I'm pro low humidity. A little bit of a lovely breeze.
And on day 3, why not take a day trip to the Columbia River Gorge and hike the waterfalls?
Day 4. Discover Portland's famous food trucks, then head on to OMSI, Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. Catch a queer-friendly film at Cinema 21.
On day 5, why not shop locally at the Saturday Market, then chill at Doug Fir Lounge for live music. And for flight prices, you can fly from Manchester from £850 in the peak season and from £650 in off-peak.
From London, it's £750 peak and £550 off-peak. Oh, bargain.
While staying in Portland, accommodation for a 3-star property comes from £950 an average on peak rate and £750 average on off-peak.
For 4-star, it's £1,200 at peak average and £1,000 off-peak. Mike stayed at the Porter by Hilton, where a standard room would cost between $800 and $1,000 during peak average season and $650 and $850 during off-peak season.
Portland is a city where everyone feels welcome. Whether you're there for the craft beer, quirky shops or an LGBTQIA+ history tour.
A mix of activism, art and nature. What more could you want? Stay right there, because when we come back, we're heading to sunny Portugal. Doors to manual, because welcome back. You are watching our Wish You Were Queer special. Next, we take a look at Portugal. Portugal has made a huge stride in LGBTQIA+ rights. Same-sex marriage was legalised in 2010, and Lisbon's Pride Parade is a major event every year.
Lisbon is also a gorgeous city, with its tile-covered buildings, historic trams and a nightlife scene that's truly electric. On day one, why not start at the Praca del Camuco? Stroll through the Alfambra district, home to São Jorge Castle. Dinner time at Out Market.
Day 2, ride Tram 28 for a scenic tour. Visit the Lisbon Oceanarium and relax at Ribeira das Naus by the river.
On day 3, why not take a day trip to Sintra to explore Pena Palace and Quinta de Regaria?
On day 4, take a 12-hour coach tour covering Aveiro, Nazaré and Porto, where you will experience the Gin-Gina, some of the best surfing in Europe and the birthplace of port.
Outside of the castle, which is, like the rest of this country, uphill. Everything is uphill. Even that bit down there, I'm going to have to go up a hill to get down there. The oldest pork shop in the world. I built pork because it's me. And that's delicious.
Abre todas as portas do coração. Água de beber, água de beber, camarada. Água de beber.
I'm now here in Nazareth. Religious site, popes visited, all that sort of stuff. But they gave me a free almond that's sugared. That is delicious. I need many of those in my life now. And here I am in sunny Nazareth. Very sunny. Beautifully sunny. I might be burning, I don't know. I just walked down near to the beach, which is just over there, behind me. Walked down a massive hill, completely forgetting that I have to walk up the massive hill. I may have made an error. Hello, and here I am in Obido, Portugal. Had a bit of a day trip out. It's about an hour and 10 minutes outside of Lisbon. It's a medieval city, we're right up high, and it's a fortification thing. So it's a way up high, medieval kind of feeling. It's very pretty. Can go up on the walls, which is up there behind me, and I think that might be happening. I'm not good with heights. Here I am. I'm about to go up some steps with no handrail up to a plinth wall building, still with no handrail. I just did the murder dad, just did that down. The audio kept running, but the video did not. Obidos, obidos, obido, obido, obido. So they do this frankly delicious cherry liqueur here. So the little chocolate, I forgot to film it because I was drinking them. Very. I need to go back and get some more to film that.
And on day 5, why not end with Barro Alto's queer nightlife? Visit bars like TR3S, Lisboa, or dance at Final May Club. Flight costs from Manchester are from £120 in the peak and £80 off-peak.
From London is £100 peak and £60 off-peak. Looking at accommodation, its 3-star is £500 peak and £400 off-peak on average.
And for a 4-star, you're looking at from £750 as an average in the peak season and £600 an average in the off-peak season.
Mike stayed at the 5-star Editary Riverside Santa Apollonia, where rooms are from £1,400 off-peak to £1,700 in peak for 5 nights.
Lisbon offers that perfect mix of old-world charm and modern queer-friendly vibes.
And the Portuguese are some of the most welcoming people in Europe.
From Europe to Southeast Asia, we're off to Kuala Lumpur next. Stick around. Welcome back to Chewing the Cud, the Wish You Were Queer special.
Malaysia is a country of contrasts. Modern skylines, ancient rainforests, and a mixture of cultures. While LGBTQI+ rights still have challenges here, the queer community is vibrant and resourceful, especially in Kuala Lumpur.
And it's not just about Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia's Borneo offers an adventure-packed escape for nature lovers. We're talking orangutans, rainforests, and stunning beaches.
Day 1. Start off at the iconic Petronas Towers, taking the panoramic views from the Sky Bridge and observation deck. In the afternoon, shop or window shop at Surya KLCC, then walk through KLCC Park. In the evening, have dinner in Chinatown or drinks at Blue Boy, a long-standing LGBTQIA+ bar.
Day 2 in the morning, why not visit the stunning Balto Caves, a Hindu temple complex within limestone caves. In the afternoon, why not explore the lush Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, home to over 3,000 birds. And in the evening, why not dine at Jatlan Alor, a famous food street, and indulge in Malaysian dishes like char kway, teo and satay.
On day 3, why not take a short train ride to Malacca, wander the UNESCO-listed Jonker Street, visit Dutch Square and enjoy a river cruise.
On your 4th day in the morning, why not explore the National Mosque and the Islamic Arts Museum? In the evening, wrap up the day with cocktails at High Lounge Bar, a rooftop venue with 360-degree city views.
On day 5, why not go shopping in the morning at Central Market and take home some local crafts? In the afternoon, relax at a cafe in the Boutique Bangtang area, then head to Trek KL for vibrant nightlife.
Now, if you've got extra time, add Borneo to your itinerary. It's a quick flight from Kuala Lumpur, and it's a nature lover's paradise.
One of the things you might not experience in the UK that you might experience in Borneo is massive seeds like that. It's actually one single seed from a plant. It's from a tree, okay? And here there are some butterflies that disguise themselves as these seeds. I was going to show you what they look like anyway. Isn't that pretty? Off it goes. Looks a bit like a butterfly. Ah, isn't that nice? Yeah. Lots of wildlife around. This morning we were woken up by macaques, which are just monkeys that, you know, will try and steal your sandwiches. If you feed them sandwiches. So yeah, stick around as we do more of Borneo exploring then.
Day 1 in Borneo, fly to Kota Kinabalu, visit the waterfront esplanade and enjoy a seafood dinner at Welcome Seafood Restaurant.
On day 2, why not take a trip to Kinabalu Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hike the lower trails or simply enjoy the views of Mount Kinabalu.
On day 3, visit Sepilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre in Sadakan to see rescued orangutans in their natural habitat.
On day 4, why not snorkel or dive at the Tangku Abdul Rahman Marine Park, a collection of pristine islands off the coast of Kota Kinabalu.
On day 5, relax on the beaches of Gay Island or take a guided river cruise on the Kinabatangan River to spot pygmy elephants and proboscis monkeys.
Flight costs from Manchester to Kuala Lumpur are from £750 in the peak season and £600 off-peak. London to Kuala Lumpur, £700 in the peak and from £550 in the off-peak.
Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu, Borneo, £70 round trip. Accommodation in Kuala Lumpur, 3-star, starts at £250 peak or £200 off-peak.
And for a 4-star property, they start at £350 in the peak and £280 off-peak. For Borneo and Kota Kinabalu, 3-star properties start at £200 in the peak and £150 in the off-peak.
For 4-star, it's £600 peak to £450 off-peak.
From the towering skyscrapers of Kuala Lumpur to the untouched jungles of Borneo, Malaysia offers such a diverse experience.
And while LGBTQIA+ rights are a work in progress here, the community continues to thrive in creative and courageous ways.
Coming up, we're heading back to Europe for the fairy tale city of Budapest and the eternal romance of Rome.
Welcome back to Chewing the Cud, the Wish You Were Queer special. Hot towels, sir.
Budapest, the Paris of the East, with a thriving LGBTQIA+ nightlife.
And Rome, the eternal city, steeped in history and romance.
While in Budapest, on day one, why not visit Buda Castle and Fisherman's Bastion?
On day two, relax in Chesnay Thermal Bath. Explore Hero Square.
On the third day, why not take a Danube River cruise and visit the House of Terror Museum? On day four, why not spend some time exploring the markets to buy some food and learning how to make some traditional Hungarian food with a cooking class before you party at ruin bars in Szimpakert.
It's been a very busy day for me, walking around a lot, so I thought I'd stop for a snack. And there's a local delicacy where they take like meat and cheese and then stick it on on bread. Okay. That's good. I don't know what the place is called, but it's good.
On day 5, why not stroll Margaret Island and enjoy the Gillette Hill views? But then in Rome, why not explore the Colosseum and Roman Forum on day 1?
On day 2, visit Vatican City, including St. Peter's Basilica.
Nice Sphinx, I'm in Rome.
On day 3, why not go to a local market and get the ingredients ready to prepare a traditional Roman meal with expert chefs before you enjoy the Trevi Fountain and Spanish Steps.
So there we go, Spanish Steps. More than one. But we're keeping to go. The fun thing is they're also at a slight angle as you go down, with the many people that have walked down them over the years. That a really awful angle to walk on. But yay, I made it to the top. Oh, bollocks.
On day 4, tour the LGBTQIA+ friendly Travestir neighbourhood. Then in the evening, go to visit Barbara's for a tasty menu and house party atmosphere in a local home.
On day 5, why not take a day trip to Tivoli for Villa di Este?
Flight costs from Manchester to Budapest, £120 peak and £90 off peak. From Manchester to Rome, you're looking at £100 peak and £80 off peak.
And from London to Budapest, we're looking at £70 peak and £40 off peak, or London to Rome for £40 peak and £20 off peak. Accommodation in Budapest, where you're looking at 3-star, we're looking at an average of £400 in the peak and £300 in the off peak.
In Rome, for 3-star, you're looking at £500 peak to £350 off peak. In Budapest, 4-star, £600 peak to £450 off peak. In Rome, 4-star is £700 peak to £550 off peak.
In Rome, I stayed at the 4-star boutique Realist Brasserie and Spa, where 5 nights would cost you £1,100 in off-peak or £1,300 in peak season. In Budapest, I stayed at the 5-star Budapest Marriott Hotel, which starts at £800 in the off-peak and from £1,100 in peak season.
What did you enjoy the most, Mike?
I find it very difficult to pick. They've all got such great, pluses about it. The experience of history in Rome, the exploring Borneo and all the ecological stuff, and the food in Lisbon and the wine in Lisbon. It's so hard to pick.
Did you get any hot nuts?
I got a lot of hot nuts.
Nice.
Nazare got very hot nuts.
I meant it's kind of on the plane. Is that not a thing nowadays?
Oh, no, Nazare, they had these little candied hot nuts.
Oh.
They're delicious.
Okay.
So when you said that, I did get hot nuts, yeah. But it's worth mentioning that this year, 2025, it's the Jubilee in Rome. So it's a big religious festival that goes on all year. So things like the Vatican are very hard to get into.
Whether it's Budapest ruin bars or Rome's timeless beauty, there's a destination for every queer traveller. Remember to share your holidays and favourite destinations. We are at the Cud TV on your social media channels.
Thank you for watching. Pack your bags and create your own memories. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So where do you fancy going on holiday this year?
Me?
Yeah. Kavos?
What?
Kavos?
What's that?
Greece.
Cabo?
Kavos?
Cabo?
Kavos? Saint-Tropez?